Hello everyone, this is Dianko Lastrea, and we are playing today. It's another beautiful day of Doki Doki. Why isn't my mouth moving? What the heck? I, U, E, O. Oh dear, this game again. Yes. Wait a second. Wait a second, what's wrong? What is happening with my face? Okay, I can see now. Okay. What is happening? Ugh. Mouth sensitivity up. Go up. Okay. This is a little better. A little bit. Little better. Dzień dobry kluska. Hello. Witaj. And welcome. This is a little better, so we can talk now. And we are going to play Doki Doki Literature Club. Because I heard this. Wait, what? Was it always there? Was it always there? Was it always there? I don't think so. Oh my god. This is scary. It was like that when you ended the game? Really? Last time I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice. Ej, ja pieniążka nie dostałam, jak mi ząb wypadł. Proszę nadrobić zaległości. A ja nie jestem wróżką zębuszką. Ja jestem wróżką. Tak samo jak nie wszystkie zające są wielkanocne. After the accident, okay. Actually, I wasn't sure if I want to continue this, but we will see last one time, okay? If we are okay. But what's happening with this? I am not sure. Wróżka leśna, chrzestna to różnica, to nie jest jej robota. A no to zatrudnij się tam. To ty się zatrudnij jako zając wielkanocny, to zobaczymy. Okay, let's go, I guess. What? Should I read it? Yes, we go in weird. I think it's French. I think it's French, but I'm not sure. It might be French. It looks glitched. It looks like French to me. Or maybe, you know, Hebrew or something. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you have known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Ja się mogę zatrudnić jako kląska śląska, ale do Śląska trochę daleko. Gambatte! Pursue your dreams! Rób to, co kochasz. Zostań kluską, śląską. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Huh? Huh? Is it the beginning of the game again, kind of? Yeah, kind of, but it glitched. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends group walking to school together. Meanwhile, I have always walked to school alone. It's getting a bit weird. Yeah, a bit. You know what? Let's just... Oh, empty. Wrong page. Wrong page. Wait. What happened to my saves? What happened to my saves? Can I load game? I cannot load game. Czy Albert jest zawsze na moim streamie? Jest moim moderatorem, więc większość czasu raczej jest na moim streamie. Poza tym jesteśmy przyjaciółmi. Meanwhile, I have always walked to school alone. Nie zawsze, ale jak mogę, to się pojawiam. I robi pompki. Pompka, 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 pompka. Meanwhile, I have always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There is always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Push up, push up, push up! Go, push up, push up, push up! I love how your name is Albert302F. Faust Hell. Yes, Albert302. I love it. No girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Yeah, it's horrible. I wonder if my name will be like Dianko. But we need to do some, you know, affiliate push first. Push, push, push up, push up, push up! Albert będzie jednym z czadów. Tak. Problem is, we need more hours, more days. So I will probably do some gorillas on Twitch to affiliate push. Yes, it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Discord? Shh. 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 Hush. Hush. Chat Albert versus Virgin Dianko. What? Excuse me? I am the chaddest Chad in here. I'm sorry, but I am the chaddest Chad in the chat. And that sounds wrong. I am the Chad here. I am Chad. As heck. You know? Chad Dianko. Chad is Chad. Chad is Chad. Chad is Chad. Clubs. Who is spamming me? Who? What is happening? Wait a second. Discord. Quit Discord. Bye-bye. No. No spamming Dianko. No spamming Dianko on stream. No. 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 We are both chats. Female chat. Ah, yes. Yes. Bad Discord. But what is happening? I quit Discord. I literally quit Discord. And I still keep getting notifications. How? How is it even possible? Stop. Stop. Who is spamming? Who? I'm banning you. What the heck? I think it's glitching. I think the game glitching is affecting Discord as well. Because it shouldn't be possible. Like humanly possible. Okay, but where is Sayori? Most important question, where is Sayori right now? What is happening? Oh my god. Can you hear this Discord? Or is it head, my head, my head. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, hey. Where is it? Nowy Call of Duty nie będzie się nazywać Call of Duty. To straszne. Ale gdzie jest ten... Where is this freaking Discord? Hey! Ugh! Wait. This, mute, this, mute this. Okay. If I hear one more notification, I am blaming it on a game. Okay? I am blaming it on a game. Claps. There really aren't any that interests me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Should I test it? No! Don't test it! Don't spam me! Was it you? Was it you, Albert? Are you the one that was spamming me on Discord? Oh my god. Ah! Angry. Angry. Okay, besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Do you want me to leave? No. No. I just want you to behave, okay? I just want you to behave. Dianko? What was that? Monica. Hello. You. I dislike her. I despise her with my whole heart from the last 2 minutes of last stream, like. Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We didn't know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, psychopathic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check in the closet. You were in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. That was scary. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? I do not want to know, actually. I don't really care, Monica, about your club anymore if Sayori is not here, you know. If Sayori is not here, why should I care? Come on. No Sayori, no Laifu. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Albert Faust, możesz mi dać time outa jak chcesz, ale po co? Zachowujesz się dobrze. Na razie. Póki zachowujesz się dobrze, nie ma sensu cię time outować. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Kurwa. Hey! No swearing! Is it in my rules? Keep it safe for work. Yes, I want to keep it family friendly, so no swearing. No swearing, I said. Kluska, please be nice. Proszę, zachowuj się. Proszę, dziękuję. Wolisz się zachowywać na moich streamach. Nie zasługujesz na timeouta, ponieważ da ci to tylko satysfakcję. To jest tylko to, co chcesz osiągnąć, więc nie ma sensu dawać ci takiej satysfakcji, jak dawanie ci timeouta, jeśli sama o niego prosisz. Samo, nie wiem. Jeśli nie chcesz enjoyować tego streama, to cię do tego nie zmuszę. Coś nie tak, Kluska? And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Dianko, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? Nikt nie zmusza cię tutaj być. Dokładnie, jeśli nie chcesz być na streamie, to na nim nie bądź, przepraszam, ale jeśli nie chcesz enjoyować mojego streama, to nie będę cię zmuszać. Nikt ci nie będzie przestawiał pistoletu do głowy, żeby tu siedzieć. To jest twój czas wolny i no. I rób z twoim czasem wolnym to, co chcesz z nim robić. Jeśli czujesz, że bycie tutaj to marnowanie tego czasu, to nie zmuszaj się. Bo pisałeś, że nic nie robisz. To chyba dobrze, bo odpowiadałem na Dianko, co mnie oskarżała, że ją spamuję. Mówisz, że to były pomówienia? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Dianko, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You are more important. Hello, Monument Master! Thank you for coming. We are playing Doki Doki again. I hate it with passion so far. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. I thank you for continuing. I know you're at one point considering in not playing it anymore. Yes, that one scene really was a lot to handle for me personally. I just realized I have old Twitter name on a handle here. Whoops. Yes, it was just a lot for me. But I thought, whoops. Okay. I thought that it's not. It's a nut. Yes. Albert? Why did you delete the message saying not when I literally... Oh right, it's an acorn. Okay, you're right. Whoops. Kluska literally said nut. Like a nut. Like this. This is a nut. This is a nut. Indeed. Okay. I read a section of the school I rarely visit, but this one you can delete if you want. This one can be deleted, I think. I'm not sure. But this is a knot, indeed. Generally used for third year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Wytego orzecha na twarz. Blip. A guest. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. That's my girl. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Dianko. 3 girls. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice-president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Dianko in a classroom and she decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. Her. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dianko? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across of each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you'll feel right at home, right? Okay. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Hello, Diankush! Hello, Phantom! Thank you for coming! Yay! I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Nice to hear you and see you. Thank you so much. It makes me happy. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it in that way. It would be easier if you didn't delete members, you know? It would be really easier for you to start a new club. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially... Hello, Mafcha! Thank you for coming! Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Powiem ci, że twój głos pasuje do tej postaci. Dziękuję. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Dianko, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I have read despite past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Good English, by the way. Thank you. Dziękuję. And telling a good story in such a fragile world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. By the way, I didn't say, but how is it going? I am good, thank you very much. I realized my Twitter name on the handle is wrong, so I had to fix it with a nut temporarily. But overall it's good. I'm good. Thank you. Okay. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I have been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having conversation with a rock. That's good, bardzo good. Yes, very good. Hi Phantom Ewawcia. Wow, Albert! You woke Albert up! Albert woke up! Hooray! I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Yo, Dia-chan. I have awakened from my slumber. Hello, Albert. It's nice to hear you're good. Why? Because it's better to be good than to be bad? Jak się miewa, mam nadzieję, że w porządeczku. Dianko, Dianeczka, Dianko goes brrrr. Oh no, you heard that! You heard that from behind my window? Ugh. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, you can hear... Słyszycie gang motocyklowy wróżek. Oops. Brrr. Brrr. Dianko goes brrr. I mam się w porządeczku. Motora lub auta, bardzo wielka wina. To był gang motocyklowy wróżek. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes stared over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Wait. I don't feel very well. Why? Why aren't you feeling well? I don't feel very well because my friends didn't talk to me first. Something like that. I feel lonely. Oh, I understand. But if your friend doesn't write to you first, maybe you should write first to them. I think it's a good idea. Like, you can... you can kinda, you know, just ask them, how are you doing? Are you good? Are you bad? I want to hear about it. You know? I'm writing first too many times. Oh, it happens, but sometimes some of your friends may feel like they are a nuisance if they write first. There's this kind of people, you know? I want to feel important. I can understand that. But don't let it get to you because they are not doing it purposely. They are not doing it purposely to make you feel bad. It just happens that way, you know? I'm an introvert, so don't know how you feel. I cannot relate to that kind of... I do understand it. And I'm sorry that happened, but like, you can tell them, like, you know, I wish you could also sometimes write to me first, because I worry you do not like me too much or something like that. Like, if someone told me that, I would do my best to write to them. One of them told me she don't have time, and next I saw her started playing with other streamer. Oh, maybe it was a stream. Maybe she's on a stream. Like, if she's streaming, don't blame her. Okay, don't say it out loud. And give it back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. Ta autokorekta mnie wkurza. Rip, kiedy autokorekta. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Showing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice-president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Dianko? Hold on, there is still one problem. What is that? Now that we have reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have our clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. Stop it, please, fairy gang. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Dianko. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to take a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I have decided then. I will join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Dianko? By the way, sometimes I don't write because I'm watching 2 streamers in a row. Okay, that's fine. Have fun on both streams then. Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Dianko, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. I will have fun while watching your stream. Thank you. It means a lot to me that you're having fun. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dianko, I'll look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel an anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Where's Sayori? Seriously, where's Sayori? Did she move out or something? Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Where you unlocked special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah, bring it on. Things I like about Papa. No! I clicked! Oh my god! I clicked! Ah! I clicked! What was there? Wait, I will need to Google it. Things I like about Papa Doki. Because I want to read it. Special poem. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa... hearing me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me, I think. Oh, what was that? I think Doki Doki glitches my whole everything. That's scary stuff. This glitch game. Okay, here it is. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. You look so cute. What? I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when my Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my copies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. She likes Papa too much. Whose poem is this? I don't know. Papa! Where is Sayori? Where is Sayori? Why are they sad? Okay, who do we go for? I think we'll go for... you shouldn't read that. Why? Why not? You know what? Let's do it like this. How? Notepad. Done. Wrong. Here we go. Okay. We will write our words here. So let's check it. That they're spinning only pink. Yay! Pink. Chocolate. Sparkle. Pink, sparkle. Ribbon. Why? Because it was private letter, I think. Maybe? Smile? What will be pink? Puppy. Valentine. No. Desire, wonderful. Horror, no. Candy. Kiss. Fluffy. Strawberry. Love. Sunny. Koi. No. Fun. Sweet. Music, maybe. No. Color. No. Heartbeat. Heartbeat. Sugar. Silly. No. That's important to write. You choose. I write that because I will make a poem of it. Did I have music? No. Summer. Rain cloud? lipstick. Don't question this cloud promise. I don't know. Promise. Together. Cute. Marshmallow. And we will decide on the last one while we write. So, on summer, on a lovely summer, an amazing, we'll take amazing summer day with candy, marshmallow eating, candy and marshmallows. My head spinning off from sugar. You and your stream make me feel better a little. I think you're so kind and I like when you're smiling. Thank you so much. You make me so happy too. So I think we are meant to spend time together, you know? My head's spinning from sugar. Arigatou. Thank you for a follow. Can Frifuck. Thank you very much. Head spinning from sugar. I found a cute little puppy with pink sparkly ribbon. I smelled and gave a strawberry kiss. Smell ribbon sparkle pink. Can you fake? Thank you! Maybe one day we could play together. Albert fast, you know what I mean, business tour. Oh, I am playing with Albert on Wednesday, you know? I am playing with Albert on Wednesday. Okay, strawberry kiss. And this sunny sweet sunny promise of being together. I'm gonna give you a lurk because this game is certainly a game. Yes, this game is certainly a game. This game is certainly a game. I am already at the struggle mode, you know? Sunny being together and other forever. Is it? Did I use them all? No. There we go. On an amazing summer day, eating candy and marshmallows, my head spinning from sugar, I found a cute little puppy with pink sparkly ribbon. I smiled, my heart beat fast. and I gave it a strawberry kiss. The sweet sunny promise of being together and love each other forever. Yay! There we go. Hi again, Dianko. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Let's here. Okay. There we go. Nah, don't worry. This may be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What's happening to her face? Thanks for keeping your promise, Dianko. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. No, I'm fine. What? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay. Monica, you're not letting me read. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica? I'm guessing the text at this point. Monica, can you move your butt from the screen, please? Like, please? Move your head, your butt from the screen, please. Please. Move your... Thank you. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Ah, okay. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Trzymaj hościka. Dziękuję. I'm sorry, Dianko. Also, she's too close. Somehow. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask? Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, let's put this again. Ouch. Right, my recite hearted. Are you sure? Wait. Yeah, I'm sure. It just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Okay. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I will like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. You shouldn't swear, you know. Albert, please mute her. Albert, please mute her. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. I told you to mute Natsuki because she's swearing on my Say So Safe for Work stream. And that is unacceptable. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. Albert Faust banned Natsuki! Congratulations, thank you. Poor Natsuki. No, she's not poor, she's hurt. It didn't work. No, look, she's now muted. How did you know anyway? I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased? Though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The ten rifts of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Buffing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I buff. Calm, breathing air of the present, but leaving it the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. I am sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't it too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Okay. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Dianko. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I will have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica. Hi, Dianko. Having good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I am always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I will keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm all settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dianko. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we will all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Dianko. Really. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fuzzy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Oh my god, this is scary. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He is right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Scary. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here is Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Okay, that is my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Ooh, that was off-key. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes lands on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Dianko did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh, first of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I have spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly aspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dianko liked my poem too, you know? She even told me she was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dianko appreciates my advice more than she appreciated yours. Huh! And how do you know if she didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? That music. Pam para pam para pam para pam para. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dianko started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy! Bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. Oh my god. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? Oh my goodness. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. They are so salty! They are both so salty! Wow! Be careful or you might cute cut yourself on that edge, Yuri! Oh my bad! You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the hell is wrong in your head? Yeah, go on! Let Dianko hear everything you really think. I'm sure she will be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Dianko, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh my god. What? That's too fast. Who do I not agree with? Let's agree with Natsuki. Natsuki got a point. No? Yuri? No! A little bit. Okay. That was scary. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside while they are done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. Yeah, that's why Sayori was here. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh no, she's crying! But, poor Natsuki. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they are done. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Dianko, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I am the president, so I should be the last one out. I will wait for you to be done. Well, I am vice-president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dianko. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understand. Poem writing time! Okay. This is actually my favorite part of the game. For new peeps that haven't been here around yet, we do this. what we do is writing down the words we use and then writing a letter of them. So let's start with ocean. Oh my goodness, that's a bad word. Ocean, joy, flower, ocean, fire, works, maybe, sunset, prayer. Prayer is word I need here. Fun. Breath. Lucky. I have something in mind already, okay? I have something in mind. I want to go like when sunset comes we day fun we watch fireworks together and I pray hear my own prayer. You know, something like this to happen again. How lucky. Something like this. I want to make something like this. So, prayer is there. Fireworks is there. Fun is there. Keyboard goes brr, brr, brr. Lazy. Summer. You know, like Natsumatsuri. I want to dance. I want together. I already have together, so it's good. I want color. I want sweet. It's literature club, so we need to write, you know? I want desire now. Clouds. Hope. Okay. I wanted to write joy, not you, but okay. Ribbon. Landscape. Maybe. Precious. Love. And silly. It's silly to lace around. Silly, lazy. Perfect poem time! Yay! It's easy to lace around. The ocean landscape is precious. Ocean landscape is precious. You can dance, laugh, grab the sweet. Breath the sweet air of summer. Dance, loud breathe. Yes, it's easy to laze around. When ocean landscape is precious, you can dance, laugh, breathe the sweet air of summer. When sunset comes after a day of fun, we watch colorful fireworks together, and I hear my own prayer, hoping for the next season full of joy. How lucky I am to be alive! I forgot to and make this love memories. Oh, maybe here. And dance, laugh, make these lovely memories. Love? Lovely is love. Okay. Perfect playtime. It's easy to laze around. When ocean landscape is precious, you can dance, laugh, and make these lovely memories. Breathe the sweet air of summer. When sunset comes after a day of fun, we watch colorful fireworks together. And I hear my own prayer, hoping for the next season full of joy. How lucky I am to be alive. This is sweet. I love it. Another week passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I feel like we are getting fast forward this time. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Dianko. Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday quarrels and hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we are usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I have only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Dianko, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined in this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I will do my best to stay under control from now on. Thank you. I guess. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Huh. So she really doesn't remember. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Or maybe I should read it like, you are the kind of parent. I don't know. What should I read this? Seriously. How should I read it? But I have a bad feeling about it. Yeah, me too. What is this mouth? Scary. Mabel's sailcloth blind silently and unrepentantly follows you for this clerical knighthood. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Here we go with my... What the hell? I don't remember that mouth. Does your gameplay differ from mine, Albert? Was it different for you? Oh, she's so cute. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dianko. Monica smiles sweetly. I dislike her sweet smile. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Wait, I freezed? Hey, I think it's too dark. Wait, give me a second. Oh no, it's not. It's okay. I glitched. Okay. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Dianko, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today? I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we are getting over there. Hey? What's the story about anyway? Well, I looked at the cover of the book. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that last for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that may be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean... I I didn't think you didn't mean the book, you know? No, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? It really is. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. I know this from somewhere, you know? I know this from somewhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of things, Dianko? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we are all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I am rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Hello, Mafja, again. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets something. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? These glitches are really uncomfy, you know? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just buffing in the feeling. Touchdown. Of your body heat, touchdown. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... There, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry! I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you have been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost felt like intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This may be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing. Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, then push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Dianko? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, and it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you will find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You will probably be able to learn something from it. Interesting. Thank you, Natsuki. That tells me everything. Table variables is a bit fruitful if for the XJKEA 556X. SSBR ever. No, I'm not even trying. It's been a record. Dianko. She's scary. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. You didn't read it. I'm sorry, I couldn't read the whole thing. It was too awesome for me. No, it was too awesome. To the point I'm stuck in this position now. I think it's a little bit too dark in my room. Wait a second. Give me a second. Light on. Yeah, I'm fine now. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Oh my god, her face is getting wrinkly. Okay? You don't hate me, Dianko, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Did we end? Did we not? Hi again, Dianko. How is the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. I think we need to finish soon. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. It's silly to laze around when the ocean-like landscape is precious. You can dance, laugh, and make these lovely memories. Breathe the sweet air of summer when sunset comes after a day of fun. We watch colorful fireworks together, and I hear my own prayer, hoping for the next season full of joy. How lucky I am to be alive! Alright! Great job, Dianko! I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. It's not. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess that I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Hey Dianko, do you wanna see Natsuki's poem from base 64 to normal readings? Oh, you can actually do this? You can actually do it like this? That's so cool. So it was coded. Ah, that's a twist. That's not very fair. Yes, you can show me, please. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean it like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. I sent you on Discord, so I'm not going to see it until the end of the stream. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulgent like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors. They want bright, beautiful colors. Flashen up, flashen, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grunting rhythms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sign causing tangent. Like playing a bird on our table. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage, and Ntls pum of Mingles. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of a day. Sometimes you will find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's show my poem to Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you have reading for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. Oh, a rotating wheel, turning on axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a ducked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, a parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by sleeping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, experimental gearbox, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disposing the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, fatty gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a butthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a ducked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing butthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out on your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you are touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Okay, can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together and then she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, the third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Oh my god. What? Sayori? Okay, everyone. We are all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something about the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We are going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's a little more lively ever since Dianko joined and we have started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. A lot of help. Hello. Thank you for coming. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance. And thank you for the follow. Only real chance to find more, you know? What is so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything will get noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Dianko? Oh come on. You can't take advantage of Dianko to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think of any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Dianko joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home, and Dianko isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're patient and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Dianko want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we are against getting new members or anything. Dianko, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? No, you have done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Dianko. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion of the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about the obnoxious brat? Oh my god. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice-president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Dianko? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. Let's just cut to the end of the day. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. I keep seeing something in the corner of my eye. I'm not sure. I might be tired. No, she's really crying blood. Oh my god. Alright. Well, maybe let's just skip it quickly. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice-president and also a wonderful friend. Monica. Hello, Dianko. Hello, Ramiel. Hello, Ramiel. We are just trying to get to the end of the day to finish this. For today. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I'll look forward to it. Shall we go, Dianko? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Dianko before we leave. Who's Ramiel? Ramiel is my other mod and my friend. And an egg VTuber. Badass egg, yes. Just to see what she thinks of her time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Oh. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest, okay? I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I will see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Whew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Dianko, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at the club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really care about you, you know? An angel egg for you when eggs can fly. Okay. I don't like seeing the other guys give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. JK, I hope you enjoyed Dianko's streams. Yes, yes. As you can see, we got bunch of people here, 14 people. We picked up 27, I think. That was amazing. And Yuri being a little bit, you know, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you have been here, we have hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, Fairy got her army. Yes, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No! Stop it! Okay. No, not auto. Let's save. I lost all my saves, by the way. Okay. This is... I feel like this is the nice place to end. So let's just hop on the starting screen again. It's here. Hello. It was nice seeing all of you today. It's been a little longer than I expected it to be. I was looking for a way to end it quicker, but the day was so long. Like I didn't find any way to, you know. That's why I am really grateful for all of you who came, and next time will be definitely end. Really? Okay, so not much left. I see. Thank you. Is it the end of life? Yes, I will be ending now. So I'm grateful for everyone that came. And is Dolly still streaming? Dolly is, I think, at the end, but let's check it out. Maybe we'll write Dolly. Unless Dolly wants to write us. That would be weird. Sorry for being so late. It's okay. 15 people on right time. Yes, I want to rate someone. But I don't know who. I was thinking about Dolly too, but Dolly is streaming for over 4 hours now. So I think like they might be finishing soon. And so who should we rate? Any ideas for now? Someone with less viewers than us would be good too, because I want someone to, you know, who would enjoy some more people. You can rate Alpi. I don't know Alpi. Wait, maybe someone from Nia Idols is live? Anyone? Like, no? Betty isn't. I have no idea. Please give me some Albinoska. Ah, okay. Albinoska. Yeah, she's live. Okay. But it's been almost 4 hours too. Okay. Let's write Albi. Tradujemy sobie Albi. But is she talking English? Czy ona mówi też po angielsku? Wie ktoś? Okay, let's write Dolly. Whatever. Let's write Dolly. Dolly has less viewers and tradujemy sobie Dolly. So, thank you all for coming. I am really happy you came and you were able to, you know, watch me for this whole stream. I had so much fun. Well, it was sometimes uncomfortable, but I had fun in general. So thank you all and see you on Twitch next Friday. But tomorrow I'll be on Monty Silana's Sweet and Spicy interview. So if you want to watch me there, I will be more than happy to see you. And if you want to stay up to date for everything I do, please remember to join my Discord. Yes, Discord. I am just dropping a link here. And goodbye. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Oyasumi. I don't know.